Welcome back to Take Action News, everybody. David Shuster here. So glad to have you on board. You know, as you try to pressure your members of Congress or members of the Senate to get things done, there's a rule in the U.S. Senate involving the filibuster. And basically, any one senator can gum up the works, can keep measures from coming to the floor, and it usually takes at least 60 senators to override that, to bring something to the floor. So it's very easy for the minority to essentially keep legislation from going anywhere. And there's been something of an effort lately to try to reform the filibuster, to actually say, okay, if somebody wants to filibuster, then they're going to have to physically stand on the floor of the U.S. Senate and keep talking and keep talking and keep talking. That's the way that they're going to have to do it. That the idea of just saying, well, I'm filibustering, and therefore that makes an issue dead if you don't have 60 votes, there's the suggestion that is not fair. So Harry Reid, the Senate Majority Leader, Democrat from Nevada, has been working on trying to fix the filibuster, and there are a couple different proposals that are out there. And here to talk about this, David Dayen. David Dayen. He has been blogging about politics for 9 years. He used to write for Fire Dog Lake. He has written for the Washington Monthly, the American Prospect, Washington Independent, Democracy Journal, on and on and on. David Dayen, welcome so much to the show. Thanks for being part of Take Action News today.
Thanks, David. Thanks for having me.
So, David, tell us about these competing filibuster proposals and why they are significant.
Sure. The main filibuster proposal, reform, is being done by Jeff Merkley and Tom Udall, who are younger members of the Senate. They've only been there for coming up on one term. And they include that sort of the meat of their proposal is what you described, the talking filibuster, which would force, if a minority wanted to filibuster and vote to not end debate, a filibuster.
All right. Well, we just a little technical problem there, and so there are basically two proposals,
Essentially,
just keep going.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, okay, good. So the Merkley-Udall proposal says if you want to vote to extend debate, a minority has to stay on the floor talking about it consistently, and if they stop their filibuster, then we can go to a vote, basically a simple majority vote on legislation. There are other parts of the proposal, but that's really the main thrust. Seeking to sort of short-circuit this, some older senators, Carl Levin and John McCain, put together their own proposal, and instead of having the talking filibuster, it doesn't have anything like that, but basically offers sort of a handout to members from the majority and minority leader, saying that it would be nice if you came to the floor and did the objection to any unanimous consent request yourself. That doesn't really get us anywhere in terms of actually reforming the filibuster. You would have to get into the mind of a senator who claims that he is objecting himself rather than objecting on behalf of another member. And it doesn't force the minority to the floor to have continuous debate in a talking filibuster so you can actually see the obstruction in real time.